guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and Dokkan, those tricky boys, they figured out a way to get your boy to spend stones before the 5-year anniversary actually begins. Here we have the STR CABBA. He was the 40% support type unit for Super STR. Now he got his awakening into the 50% support type unit. So this is really, really big that we have this CABBA awakened like this. He is now a 50% support to Super STR. And CABBA is on a couple of different teams. He's going to be pretty good, where a lot of good Super STR units are. And for the, actually, thinking about it, one of the really big places I can't wait to use this CABBA on is Dokkan Battlefield. That is one of the huge areas where these units really, really impact things, is over there on Dokkan Battlefield. Okay, so we have Pan, first rotation. That's good, because in case you guys are not aware, Pan actually does do a 2-turn attack buff. So Pan is going to give a little bit of extra damage to CABBA on the other turn. But CABBA at the 4-key and 120% stats to Super STR, he is one of the ideal leaders for Super STR. Super STR doesn't really have great leaders for Dokkan Battlefield. I'm really hoping that one of the 2 anniversary LRs is Super STR. Super STR really needs it, and I think probably Super Physical. I would like STR and Physical, I think, as the 2 anniversary units. I think that would be really, really good. But, you know, so this CABBA is going to be a better leader because, you know, we have, like, LR Beerus and Whis, who really aren't that good for Super STR. Then we have LR Trunks and Mai, who also aren't really that good for Super STR. Like, just a lot of stuff like that. Okay, here we go. So, we're going to get a lot of orbs for CABBA right at the start. So, let's see what our boy's looking at. So, CABBA, 65k defense right away. Now, the thing about him is that he gets 20% attack and defense per orb. By the way, I say CABBA's name the way that Vegeta does in Dragon Ball Super, because every single time people go, who is Cat? Like, it's like, listen, Vegeta says it that way, I'm saying it that way, that's all. That's where I go. Because what is the way, I think most people like to say CABBA. That's not what Vegeta says. I could hear Vegeta saying it when he goes Evolution Blue. 1.83 million. Okay. That's really good, because what's going to happen with CABBA is he is going to raise his attack and defense by 30% for 9 turns. Int Kid Gohan has that same ability. So what that means is that CABBA is going to be an exceptional unit for the Legendary Goku event, and really in a lot of different areas. These 50% support type units are absurdly powerful, right? They are so, so good, because they just do so much. Like, 3-key to STR types, you know, the 30% buff for, like, you know, all of them have, like, really interesting buffs on their super attacks. They all have, like, double buffs, and it's crazy. Like, Hit also came out, right? Hit stacks defense and then has a medium chance of stunning. So I do like Hit's effects as well, right? Like, that's going to be really useful. Having one of these units that's going to be stacking defense is going to be really nice. Oh, looks like I'm going to have to get some of these AGL orbs. I can't help it. Oh, no. Okay, nice. Yeah, so Hit stacks defense and stuns. But I like what CABBA and Kid Gohan do the best, probably of all of them. Pan's is helpful, right? The 2-turn attack buff is pretty nice. But, you know, the 9-turn buff for CABBA and Kid Gohan is impressive, because it's not just attack, it's also their defense. So, you know, by the time we get to, like, the, you know, the 9th turn for CABBA here, his defense, it's going to be like, I can't even remember what Kid Gohan's was, but I imagine CABBA's will be over 300k. Like, he's going to be taking double digits, like, everywhere. Again, Dokkan Battlefield, he's really, really needed. He is getting a double buff right here from Gohan, by the way. Here, so let me hit this. Oh, we got unlucky with CABBA's orb changing on this turn, huh? I think we did. Actually, I could probably... We could do this right here. Boom. Let me go ahead and do this. This is going to change all the AGL orbs to SCR right quick. Bam. So now our boy CABBA can get a nasty, nasty little turn. Oh, that's it right there. That's the one right there. Okay, so what is his defensive stat at? 240k. Remember that Future Gohan is a support type unit right here. So CABBA is going to put up a very, very impressive number. Even if Goku super attacks CABBA, I don't know that it's going to do damage, because remember that CABBA's defense is going to go up on super attack as well, and so is his damage. So he gets up to 2.59 million. Again, He's just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. These 50% supports are just so stupid. Like, they're so stupidly powerful. But probably the biggest area where CABBA is going to be disgusting is if he can get him alongside LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, which unfortunately you'll only be able to do on the Pure Saiyan team, huh? Yeah, that does appear to be the only area where you're actually going to be able to get that to happen. So that is a bit unfortunate that you don't really have a ton of teams that you could do that on. But like if we go through all these different category teams, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these teams and let's see what sort of like really big time units are on there. So like if we go to the Super Saiyan team, right? We have, let me see. First we got Namek Goku, who of course is going to be very heavily impacted by CABBA. You got Great Saiyaman, the new Vegeta from, whatchamacallit, the Android / Cell Saga, the World Tournament one. We have EZA Goten, STR Gogeta. And I guess STR isn't the craziest for Super Saiyan, but we do have some good units there. Okay, so we'll have Vegeta in this first slot. We'll go ahead and get CABBA a little bit of an extra attack buff. Pan super attack last turn for the 2-turn buff. And we still have Future Gohan, who's a support type unit as well. CABBA's at 200k. Yeah, he's just every turn, he's just putting up some ridiculous number like that. All right, so for Super Saiyan, there's a few units in there. Bond of Master and Disciple. Let me see here. And I guess who's on Hybrid Saiyan would matter as well. So over here, we do have STR Blue Kaioken Goku, God Vegeta. We have the STR Beerus, the STR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which I guess is fine. Let me check Hybrid Saiyan Super STR units again. Because some of this, they're not jumping to me off the top of my head. I mean, LRB Pan's nothing really too crazy. SCR Ultimate Gohan, I mean, he's okay. I guess it's really like Pure Saiyans. Like, once we start talking about the Pure Saiyan team, that's where the powerful Super SCR units come in, right? Because then, you know, Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku, we got the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, the free-to-play one, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you know, there is like 1000-day Goku. So that's where CABBA is really, I think, going to be able to be very impactful, is over there on the Pure Saiyan team. Like, you could build a nasty version of Pure Saiyans with CABBA on there, giving that 50% buff, right? Because, again, the 50% buff it's so much. Like, attack and defense, and he's giving ki, and he's creating STR orbs. So he is, like, LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, almost his best friend, because he's got, what, Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, and Saiyan Pride. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta does have Saiyan Pride, right? He does, yeah. Okay. So he's getting, what, 25% attack from Lynx, plus the 2 ki from Prepared for Battle, and then also he would have, like any SCR orbs that are being created for Vegeta as well. So just a lot of stuff being added. Okay. So Kid Gohan actually helped out right here, creating all of these int-type orbs, right? Because that's another really powerful thing about these supports, is they don't need a certain type of orb, right? It could be any type of orb. So, you know, if you have a couple of orbs, look at 326,000 is what his defense is at now. But any type of orb, and their attack and defense is going to be crazy. That's why, like, a team like this, where we're rocking 3 of the 50% supports on this one team. Pan, Kid Gohan, and CABBA. And look at the way they interact with each other. Like, they're all, like, they're helping each other. It's so, they're built so crazily. Like, they're so nuts. Let me see. 2.91. And, like, look at this. Like, I'm not, like, orb changing. Like, I did the 1 turn, but most of the time we're not really, like changing orbs and stuff like that. And, like it's, like, these 50% supports are so powerful. You seriously can just put them on the team and let them go nuts, like, without even being able to get that buff for a lot of these units, right? Because, like, Pan is really holding her own over here on this rotation, and it's not like there's other AGL units she's buffing. You know, Kid Gohan, of course, is getting he's buffing Future Gohan. You know, they work really well on this Bond of Master and Disciple team, but the 50% supports are just that strong. I mean, I'm going to go over it in the next video, but, like, Tech Hit was, like, completely replaced by STR Hit. It's insane. STR Hit is, like, the best hit in the game, unless we're talking leader skill. Like, once we start bringing in leader skill, you know, obviously Tech Hit is the Dokkan Festival exclusive, but, like, what leader skill does Hit have that's so impressive? Universe 6? I'm sorry, but, like, all the Kale and Khalifa units and Kefla and stuff, they're on Universal Survival Arc. So who cares about Universe 6? Like, Champa? we're gonna run Hit so we can run Champa on the team? Like, no. No, we're not. So, like, Dokkan Fest Hit is just completely pointless. I mean, it's honestly quite shameful. What's funny is, like, really, so we have Super Saiyan 3 Broly badly needs his Easy A, right? Very, very badly. Int Rage Trunks right there. Also, I think really badly needs an Easy A. But then after that, it's like Tech Hit. Like, you go through, like, pretty much every single, like, Dokkan Festival exclusive that doesn't have an Easy A at this point. And a Tech Hit is right there at the bottom of the barrel in terms of effectiveness. I mean, yeah, he does a lot of damage, but guess what? So is STR Hit. He's going to do just as much damage, except he's not a glass cannon. He's going to have insane defense as well. And STR Hit is stacking his defense. Really, the only thing that's unfortunate for STR Hit is that, like, on his teams, like Universal Survival Arc and Universe 6 and stuff like that, there's not a lot of really good extreme STR units for him to buff, right? That's sort of the one thing I would say that's very, very unfortunate. Oh, we have all these Int-type orbs. So, okay, let's see. Next turn, so I could turn Tech and AGL into STR orbs next turn. So let's get rid of anything that's not Tech or AGL right here on these turns right here. Okay, perfect. Yep, there we go. There we go. Yes. All right, so next turn, I am going to do a little bit of orb changing. I'm not really going too crazy. It's not like, oh, I must meticulously have every single orb here for CABBA or something like that. Like, I don't really care about that, right? We're just going to get a really nice attack set for him. We got Pan with her 2-turn attack buff, so that's going to give CABBA a little bit of a slight advantage next turn. Then we're going to have LRB Pan, you know, go ahead and pop that ability of hers, which is going to work really crazily with CABBA, by the way, because CABBA giving himself that 30% attack buff for 9 turns, that's going to become very, very impactful for him with the way LRB Pan's active skill works, right? It's kind of the same thing with, like, STR Blue Kaioken Goku, where his greatly stacking attack mechanic makes his damage just fly through the moon, right? I think that B-Pan type effect just does wondrous things with units that stack their attack like that. And we have Vegeta here. I'm going to do this right there. Boom. I don't think that's really going to hurt us in terms of orbs. No, because it created an STR orb back there. All right, so let's go ahead and start doing some stuff here. This will change Tech Orbs to AGL. Bam. And then this is going to create some STR Orbs for us right here from the AGL Orbs. Wabam. And now we're looking good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, what is CABBA's... So he's at 135k defense right there before we get orbs. Then I'm going to go ahead and pop this, which is almost the entire field. That's going to full heal us, by the way. And now his defense is up to 460k. Now we have LRB Pan pop that active skill of hers, with CABBA having 500,000 orbs. So this man, keep in mind that Int UI Goku, if Int UI Goku supered CABBA right here, he would do very little damage. Maybe 50k or something like that. I don't know. We're in the range where CABBA would be taking almost nothing from Int UI Goku, right? And then whatever attack set he's going to have here, 4 million, 5 million, like... He's not an exclusive. I mean, I guess he is kind of an exclusive just as a type banner, but, like, he's not a Dokkan Fest exclusive. He's not an LR, nothing like that. 4.81. Okay. All right. If he got an additional attack right here, remember that his attack set would go even higher, too. Oh, I thought he did for a second. This is double digits right here. There's no chance. Because he raised his defense even further more on that super attack. Yep. Sorry, Goku. There we go. That's what the 50% support type units look like, man. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now, here's the thing. If you're a free-to-play player on JP, you don't touch this banner. Listen, I know I've been sucking these support type units off this entire video. The 5-year anniversary is in 2 weeks. You can't. You can't use even a stone on this banner. Listen, I know. You can't. Because those anniversary banners, like LR Gohan might be on them, LR Cell might be on them, the Super Saiyan 4s could be on them, LR Gohan and Goten could be there, the LR Fusions, like these banners legitimately might be the best banners in history. Like, you need every stone you can get. They are definitely going to give out, I'm sure, like 1,000+ stones during the anniversary. All players are going to be able to do tons of rotations on those banners, I presume, completely free of charge. So don't worry too much. But I would not recommend summoning on this STR type banner. trying to get CABBA or Hit, and it's a blue coin banner, I would say save those stones for the 5-year anniversary banner. In the future, CABBA and Hit will return if you want to try and get them. That's cool. See, Hit is really good. He is better than Tech Hit, but, you know, he's not on his category teams. There's not a ton of extreme STR units for him to really push it at his advantage. Now, CABBA, again, you can run CABBA on the Pure Saiyan team, and you can have a lot of good Super STR units in there and create a really interesting team. But I don't know. As amazing as these guys are, I don't really recommend going crazy for them. Let me know what you guys decide to do. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.